betting and sweating.
Hey, Deej.
What's up, gents?
Deej.
How are you?
A little nervous.
Yeah.
Got the butterflies tonight.
Am I nervous? I don't know what I am.
I refuse to let this team.
They can't hurt me anymore?
No, they can't.
They can't hurt me anymore?
You should have seen me and Jeff in the second quarter. We were like, game 3. We were like, I rather would have lost to Boston than to deal with this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
We were just like, we were like, I thought they could win the game, but I was just like, I was almost at acceptance. That stage of grief.
Yeah, I think that was a proper place to be honest, at that point.
But you know what's funny?
No.
Go ahead, Deej.
Well, no, just what are you guys looking for? Like real quick, like 10 seconds each. Like what's the?
I want to see if Carlisle switches up how they guard Cat.
Yeah. Sean,
I'm curious to see how 100% how close to 100% Neesmith is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the real thing I'm looking for. And the last thing I'll say is at halftime, I went to go take out the trash in game 3, and I was like, I should look at Knicks money line, and I didn't. Let's go. And we have a tip-off. Shout out to everyone on YouTube. Shout out to everyone on playback. Knicks in the road blues, Pacers in their yellow, which they're literally wearing for the rest of the playoffs. This is an interesting.
I was about to say, yeah, this is an interesting start.
Okay.
Hey, plus 425, mother.
Yes.
Mother effer. I can't curse. It's too early. That was my betting and sweating home run bet.
Your home run bet. That's right. I'm gonna go tweet that.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
So he's got good stuff out of those switches last 2 games early.
Yes. I just wish you wouldn't have fouled. I mean, it's good play, but you don't need to foul there. Did you anticipate a higher scoring game or lower scoring?
Well, I was thinking about it. I think the Knicks are going to have to be north of 115, probably 120 to win.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
John's
in
on
case
the
you're
over.
going to have a good offensive night.
So Siakam on Cat.
Yep.
Siakam on Cat.
Oh, he had Cat. Why did he cut?
Well, I don't. Okay.
Right.
I mean, I would have kicked it to Cat, right?
Well, Cat, yeah, but he cut. He didn't even space out. But I don't think Brunson was going to look for him anyway.
That was good defense.
Yeah. Putting him through a bunch of screens with Siakam. To be expected. All right, now you got numbers. Mitch not sprinting.
Auto 3 every time. It's just a matter of if they're going to hit it. But it's auto 3. Okay, that's a good sign. I don't know if is that a sign that maybe Neesmith is not fully healthy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, if they're moving.
Yeah.
I think you have to be willing. Sorry, Sean. I think you have to be willing to pull the plug on this quickly, the double big, if this pace is going to be this hellacious.
I mean, you called it at game after game 2. Come on. Good luck.
Come on. Man down, Mitch. Yes.
Yeah, this is the one thing. Mitch was such a spark plug off the bench, and he was okay in game 3.
Oh, that's fuck.
His foot is on the line.
What were you gonna say, Deej?
No, he's so good at that, and that's the scattering report. He's gonna bait you into trying to use physicalities and pull the rug on you. Let's see the screening actions for Siakam here. If it's going to be Mitch.
Mitch needs to get up on that.
Yeah, I mean that's the you got to switch that, and Turner set a pin down in the middle of the floor, and he couldn't get through it.
Yeah, I'm not loving what we're seeing from Mitch early on. Okay. Ooh, there we go. I like that.
It's a big time drop step.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's
saw that coming a mile away.
All right, that's let's hope that's the one silly cat foul for the half. Let's hope he got it out of his system.
Sean.
Let's hope he got it out of his system. I said hope.
We could hope for many things in the world.
I
hope for world peace.
Hope is a hell of a drug.
It is. They've run every time, right?
Yeah. I mean, this has been this was the big theme after the game for the Pacers, that they didn't take advantage of the big lineup with their transition early offense, and they're leaning right into it. And it's tough to navigate. Even when you get back, it's cross matches and then Mitch and Cat playing in space.
I might do deuce for Mitch. And you're so small, though.
Yeah, it's going to be Hart likely, but I hear what you're saying.
Hart for, you think, oh, we'll see who it's hard for. Maybe, it was hard for Cat the other night, right?
Yeah, I'd want to break up the Mitch minutes a little more, personally.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I thought he had the lob there.
I thought he had it too.
He just, these shots were automatic during the regular season.
Yep.
And he just has not hit them consistently enough. What is going on?
Oh, that's a miscommunication.
It's bad signs all around.
That's an egregious miscommunication. I mean, the defense has been. There's been a couple of nice moments, but overall, the defense has been bad.
Yes, and Mitch has been a big part of that. It's either who this is on.
Mitch was in drop, and Cat throws a switch.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about that.
It's hard to justify it, other than like these guys aren't used to playing in this sort of environment, and it's just a lot to ask of them.
And like Mitch, I forget who said it. I think Benji said it after game 2. It was like Mitch has been used to drop and helping all year, and now it's like now you switched it up, and now you have Mitch used to being in drop, and then Cat being Cat. Is just like these. I noticed that these breakdowns usually happen. It's either JB or Cat that's involved.
Yeah, well, that's definitely for sure. And then their best moments in game 3 was when you only had one big, either one, and a bunch of like really high level defenders with Brunson off the floor on the defensive end. I would just make a sub now. I would split them up.
I would make the sub now. I mean, yeah. And Brunson hasn't even been involved in any of these actions, has he?
No, it's hard to. I can't recall. We're probably missing one, but it hasn't been like they're attacking Brunson on every play. It's not been him being the breakdown source.
And then
it's actually been hard to go ahead on offense. What?
No, I was just saying on offense. Like my only complaint is that Mikal has to just hit these little middies.
Yeah, and then the other thing is they're just not getting, at least early, maybe because they're spread out, you're not getting any offensive rebounding on the, not even in the proximity of getting an offensive rebound at this point.
No, nothing's been close.
3 shots they've missed. It's. I guess the hope is it's early in the game. The Pacers, if they're gonna be at their most blistering in terms of their pace, this would be it. And can they continue this level? But they just might. That's why I thought coming in, and John, you thought the same thing. Like Knicks are going to have to be 115, 120 to win.
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah, this guy, by the way, Travis Best, felt like he never missed an 18-foot jumper from the top of the key against the Knicks.
The PTSD I'm getting from seeing all these goddamn Pacers legends. Good Lord.
Marist zone.
Yep.
He gave Patrick a lot of trouble.
Yes,
Rick
he
Smith.
did.
Oh yeah, he gave a lot of people a lot of trouble. I can't believe he never made an all-star team.
Yeah, it's wild, right?
Yeah. He's a good player for a long time. Like you look at all of like the middling centers that made like at least one like Brad Miller making an all-star team, you know.
Yeah, right.
You know, Theo Ratliff made an all-star team. But
Theo
Rick
Ratliff,
Smith's never
yeah.
made an all-star team.
He also
All
said
right.
that for game 3. So
Same 5.
I mean, it's
shocker.
very
Yeah.
always pretty silly. Oh, great play
Hey.
call. Okay, now what about this end? Okay. Okay, is it a switch?
Mitch is
No,
so
okay.
used to being in drop and helping at the
Cat,
rim.
easy.
And they got a cat for a second foul.
Jesus.
Have a seat.
Sean, that was number 2 with the stupid fouls.
I mean, Hope
What
again. Hope
was he
screws the turtle.
doing? He hasn't.
What is he doing? What is this?
Oh my God.
What is that? Like, why did you think that you would get away with that? Most fouls in the playoffs.
He didn't think he could get away with it. He didn't think.
That's
He doesn't
it.
think
He didn't
enough.
think. That's the deal.
He does not think enough. That's if you're gonna summarize Cat's misgivings in one sentence, that he does not think enough.
All right, let's see the defense now.
Yeah.
Now they've gotten the.
Oh, okay.
He's been forced to split them up, but now let's see how it changes the defense.
It's
Okay.
amazing how foul
Nice.
trouble has gotten some of our better lineups out on the floor in this series.
Wait, I missed what you said, Sean. Say that again.
It's amazing how foul trouble has gotten some of these better lineups
Yeah.
out in this series.
Butch,
Ben Shepherd
good.
already? Jesus. But see, but like I
easy
was
money.
telling you, John, they don't want to do Siakam post-ups all day. They don't. DJ, I feel like that's like a minor win because that's not what they want to do. Now, if he scores 40, that's a different story.
He's so good.
But they'll go away. But I'm saying they'll go away from it.
Look, it's
All right.
18-15 right now. So it's hard to complain too much, but
No.
Yeah.
There
Good job, Mitch.
That was Mitch? Okay.
Yeah, he
That
got
was
his hand in there.
Great.
Take your time. This is an auto bucket. You got to make this.
And one.
Big time.
There we go.
Offensive foul?
No, he got him.
Defensive
got
foul.
him.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
It's good patience there by
Very
Mikhail.
good.
Just let it all clear out. Man, Hallie's trying to keep him away from that left shoulder too.
We should put it.
That reaction was like kind of like an about time reaction.
Yeah, it was.
From Mikhail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tie game. Listen, you withstood the charge.
Yes, you did.
Yep. And Hart's got, I think, 2 assists, created 5 points if you count the free throw. The Anunoby dunk and then the Bridges post up.
Hand down.
Great energy.
Man down.
I mean, that's a deep.
You got to live with that. I mean, that's.
Yeah,
but you're right, Sean. He's got to get his hand
Just
up.
put your
early.
hand up. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Yeah. I was making a note. Who was on the coverage there?
That was
Mitch.
Mitch.
That was Mitch.
That's what I'm saying. Just put your hand up. You're 7 feet tall. Make it a
Yep.
little bit harder. If he hits it, vaya con Dios. That's a good screen. I don't like that shot, but it went in.
Listen, this might need to be a game. This might need to be just a game where he is him.
Mm-hmm.
Double drag.
Okay, they got the switch.
Same action as the last one.
Okay.
See,
Oh,
Good help. That's what you want to do. Listen, you got to live with those, right?
yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, you do. And again, to me, that's the bucket where I'll be like, that's a minor win. That's what you want, I think, from the Pacers offense. Come
this
on.
goes in. Okay, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. From down 16-9 to up 24-23.
Come on. Again, like, is that a foul in this series, in these playoffs? Why is Neesmith not in the game?
No.
He came out early.
He came out early.
Shepard.
Yeah, okay.
I think he's usually an early sub for them, so I don't know if that's ankle related or not.
All right, who do we got coming in? We got Neesmith back in. Interesting. I can't get over that second cat foul. Even on the cat scale, that was pretty high up there.
Go buy him.
But you know what?
Yes.
Go buy him.
Yeah. That was a nice hedge or a nice.
Gotcha. Oh, short.
Ooh. Beautiful move. All right. Oh, Deuce is in. I just noticed.
Oh, gee. That's to
Come
go
on.
in. That's an offensive. That's a loose ball foul.
Yeah.
Got to push.
Can you make one of these?
That's a moving screen, Miles Turner. Thank you.
All right. Stick with it. Come on.
Based on how the Pacers are playing and the energy of the crowd, it feels like it's like a 10-point lead right now for them.
Yeah,
you're fine. I mean, the half-court defense since Cat left has been pretty good. It's the transition stuff and some tough Halliburton shot making, but I think the process has been fine. And Achua, okay, so this is the Cat fouls and giving Mitch a blow. I like this.
Rick Carlisle just got an erection.
And if we get campaign minutes, what's next.
If we get campaign minutes before Game 5, he's gonna start saying, that Ariel Hukporti, he really played good for them in the NBA Cup in that NBA Cup round robin game.
Mm.
I mean, now every non-rookie has played except PJ Tucker.
Yep.
I mean, it's a small lineup right now.
That's good.
Come on. I haven't got one of those in a while. That's a big one.
All
right. So you are completely switchable across the board here.
Yep.
Why? Okay.
See,
what were you going to say?
I would just have Achua guarding Siakam there.
Come on, Josh.
What was the intention there?
Like Josh he's had some of these and a lot of these in the series. Like, if you turn the ball over on a break, you're toast against this team.
Yeah, trying to get the lob to Achua, just ill-advised.
I didn't even think it was to Achua, though.
I don't think it was to Achua either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And one.
Was that an N1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, this is a virtuoso first quarter.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was to Bridges.
It was to Bridges.
Yeah. But he was cutting across the lane to lob.
It was a bad pass.
That's a foul. There's no player I want to see get put in a split
challenging
in the series. That's a foul.
Were they saying he grabbed him?
Probably. I bet you they see something. And Carlisle's getting every other freaking challenge in this series, so why wouldn't he get this one?
Sean, you watching the replay?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where this.
All right, there's the no. That's a.
It's a foul.
Why are they challenging that?
This is poor.
Foul there.
Yeah, Obi initiates the contact.
Yeah, that's a weird one, man.
Yes, if they overturn this, I will be shocked.
They can't overturn that, right?
No.
Can you color this for me?
And I'll be right back, but I'll say the one player I want to see get put in a spliff more than anyone in this series is Obi Toppin.
A spliff?
In a spliff.
Spliff.
Yes.
I don't know
What's a spliff?
I don't know.
A spliff. Oh my. A spliff is a urban term for a joint.
And why would that be a bad thing?
Because then you get smoked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get it now.
Thank you.
2 Americas. I'll be back.
Listen, man, I wouldn't have. You could have given me all day. Well, I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
A convoluted
He lost
way
his
of saying
challenge.
They lost the challenge. Weird challenge, man.
That was
I didn't think
very
they had any
strange.
chance of getting overturned.
All
right,
let's,
no indie challenges.
Yeah. So this is going to be for. Is this going to be for 13 points for Brunson in the first quarter?
Yes, he's got 12 on 7 shots.
I mean, look, we've been waiting in this series for the Brunson game.
Mm-hmm.
Thus far in the playoffs, to me, thus far in the playoffs, we've gotten one. I think Game 4 was an all-timer against Boston.
Agreed.
Arguably the best game of his. I mean, given the stakes, arguably the best game of his career because, you know, the shot for shot with Tatum, they don't win that game without that. They don't win that game, and then I mean, who the hell knows? You know, if the Tatum injury happens and like how that series goes. So,
yeah, no, I think you're right. That Game 4 was special.
Yeah. Now I'm actually thinking because this is Game 4. I'm trying to think what did he do in Game 4 against the Pistons? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll look it up.
He kind of struggled like late in that one. I know he hit a couple shots, but I know in the fourth quarter he had like a wildly bad shooting quarter, but just a bunch of. Wait, what was the Cat crazy shot making game? That was 4? Yeah, that was. Yeah, Brunson had a pretty rough fourth quarter, except like he made like 3 insane shots.
Well, no, he was good earlier in the fourth, I think, if I'm recalling it correctly.
Was he?
If I don't have my stuff mixed up.
I see they lost the challenge.
Yeah, and then it took a minute for them to not overturn it.
That's a JB Bickerstaff level challenge right there.
Okay, so use another marker.
All right.
Look at this Knicks defense in the half court now.
Out. Ah, you can't. That's a okay.
Great rebound. Great rebound.
Yeah,
really just good defense. You know, other than the blow by. Ooh,
no call. Good no call.
I
didn't like that.
Yeah, no, was someone right on your back?
Him.
How was that not blocked?
Yeah,
that's why it wasn't blocked because the way he adjusted. If he shot it properly, it gets blocked.
Shit.
That you can't not whatever.
All right, Hallie's going one for tit for tat.
See the problem.
Oh, come on,
Jesus, Mikal. He has easily become one of the most frustrating players to watch. Of course, that goes down. I mean, they're also making every 3.
And one.
And how did he miss that? Jesus. I can't even be mad at that. I thought that was a
Not at
good
all.
switchback.
But the
shooting-
transition
yes.
stuff has been really rough. But if you miss a layup on one end, it's going to be a great
Yeah.
shot on the other. That's
How about
the issue.
stop missing
Yeah.
makeable
bunnies.
shots? That's 3 by Bridges that should have gone down.
Knicks are shooting 63% from the field. And they're-
And what are the Pacers shooting from 3?
from three, 6 of 7, 85%. Knicks are 4 of 6, 66%. Like Knicks 61% from 2. Indiana 60% from 2. Knicks don't miss a few bunnies, and this is a tie game.
So Deuce came in and he's still in.
Thank you, Josh, for
Sorry.
going under the screen. Thank you. Well, now you can't let Aaron Nesmith be wide open.
All right, we've got like 3 miscommunications on switches.
On that last possession?
Just in the general in the game. That one, including like a couple others before that.
That's gonna go in. That was online. Gotta get back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Way to keep your head up, JB.
That's gonna go
Great
in.
pass.
Oh,
Okay.
come
Come
on,
on,
third time's a charm. Oh,
Ugh. 3 freaking good looks.
that's a push off. That was a push off.
Man, those were good looks.
Those are very good looks. Can't turn it over.
Unbelievable. It's gonna be a 40-point freaking quarter. After giving up, what did they give up? 44 in the second half?
Yep.
I mean, this you had to expect again. But you've certainly enabled it a little bit.
I don't know what is it about this team that they just shoot. Since Game 7 last year, they're just shooting lights out. Okay.
I mean, this is what they
41-point
do
quarter.
sometimes. This is what they do. And they're not done yet. Was it 9-2 run?
10-2.
Why would you? That's a foul. Thank you. Thank you. Although I have no idea why you would set that screen 2 steps over the timeline.
It's tough, but that's what ball pressure does.
But no, so the point actually, you know what? It's not even setting the screen. It's him setting this. It's OG standing there while Mitch is setting the screen. Like, you're just bringing 2 defenders to.
Yeah.
That's just not disjointed offense.
And the thing is, like, they're shooting 55%.
The bar is crazy high right now.
Yeah. They needed one of those threes to go down. Would have been nice.
There we go.
They needed that to go down. Okay, big deuce.
Love a big deuce.
All right, let's get a stop here. Go under this. Deuce never goes under the screen.
It's the full brunt of the offense right now.
And they're just hitting everything.
I mean, they're operating at full force. It's incredible to watch.
Look at Mathurin at the nail. Come on, Josh. You gotta be better than that. They baited him into that pass.
Yep, they did.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus.
All right.
All right. Well, that was a quarter.
That was a quarter.
John, when I said they
There's a
needed
lead.
when I said they needed 120, I meant 140 to win. Reset. Knicks trail the Pacers 43-35 after 1. Yes, the Pacers have 43 points. They shot 68% from the
68.2%.
Thank you. 68.2% from the field, 7 of 7 from the line, 6 of 8 from 3, 9 of 14 from 2. They had 12 fast break points, 7 points off turnovers. I mean, Knicks, that was an excellent offensive first quarter for them as well. 56% shooting. They scored 35 points. Brunson, he has a 13-point quarter, but I mean, defensively right now, they don't have an answer. It's both half court, it's transition, it's the shot, it's layups, it's cuts.
So give me one thing that they could do better.
The transition defense has to be the number one thing. And that's going to be a lot of that. It's trying to assert yourself on the offensive glass. Did the Knicks have one? They had one. That was a Josh Hart offensive rebound. They can't have a one offensive rebound quarter and expect to hold them down. They have to be so much more dominant in that area. That will slow Indiana down because you're keeping their players in to try to face guard, to try to put 2 on Mitch. And it's harder to run out when you are hemorrhaging offensive rebounds. So that's the advantage right now, is that they don't have to worry about that right now because Turner to start kept Mitch off the glass. Tony Bradley's been keeping Mitch off the glass the entire series, to be honest. And it limits, the Knicks' ability to keep them at bay. Offensive rebounding. I mean, that has to be the thing that they have to be screaming about in the huddle right now.
I just don't understand why they just don't. Well, I know why, but just don't switch everything. Like I remember when I played like intramurals, it was like, listen, just switch it. Like you see a pick, just switch it. Just switch it. Like when in doubt, just switch it. But sometimes it's like, are we switching? Are we switching? It's like, just switch it. I mean, I'm no oversimplifying, and Lord knows I didn't play anywhere close to NBA basketball, but like you would think they would just to simplify, just switch it. And all right, I'm gonna go, and I'm tired of seeing Pacer legends, so I'm gonna go put my son to get him to bed, to put him to bed. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just think in the half court, Benji just tweeted, communication needs to be better. Got to be a little bit more locked in. There's no, maybe other than 1 or 2 defensive possessions, there's none of like the Knicks being the aggressors on defense, which I know is hard and it's a lot to ask for, but
yeah, I mean, the communication stuff for sure is key. It's also like 5 or 6 insane Halliburton and who else made crazy. I mean, that was just a wild shot making quarter, and they're down 8. Yeah. Maybe you feel good about that in a way.
I mean, I'm sure Tibbs is saying, "Stick with it, guys. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it." All right. So now we have Cat in.
Okay, so it's Cat with the 4 defenders: DeLon Wright, McBride,
oh my God.
Hart, Anunoby. What's that?
I thought Precious was in for a second.
No, DeLon Wright, and then Anunoby, Cat, Hart with Deuce.
So no Shamet. Good job to save that. Have we seen this one? No, we haven't seen this lineup.
Yeah, I don't have a memory of these guys playing together either.
No. No. I don't see it. I don't remember it. Come on.
All right.
Okay. Get back.
You should be able to gather yourself on defense against this group and play well. Slow him down a little bit.
It's a tough shot, and he's given them nothing this entire series.
Yeah, and he's made 2 already.
Yeah. 3, excuse me. Okay, get it back to him. There you go. Okay. It was methodical. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Are you at all surprised that he didn't go back to Shamit?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought he played well on both ends. Like he was an injector of like some life on defense, and his gravity is real. Oh, come on, Cat.
Saw that coming from a mile away. Yeah.
Now run. It's a good shot.
Deep. But good. Okay.
Stay connected
why
here.
is he grabbing Jesus? Like, what do you do about that? What are you supposed to do? I don't know what you're supposed to do about that.
They're so tough off a make. I mean, you want to hopefully have a higher pickup point. I mean, by the time Deuce got in the play, McConnell had already crossed the 3-point line, and then he's trying to cut him off, and it's going to be hard.
They really are.
Okay, here's Shamit.
In a lot of ways, like the toughest offense in the league to play. They may not. Are they the best offense in the league? I don't know. But
I think you're right. Like, there's a mental load that you have to deal with when you play against them that I don't think any team can match.
So Shamit just came in for
Deuce.
For Deuce, okay.
Oh, come on, that's a foul. Call it.
Good job.
Yeah. That's a good under there by Wright. That's basically that's the Brunson.
Yeah.
Hey, you can get it down to 5 here. Or 4.
Just you gotta stay tethered. You gotta hang on. That's what this first half is. It's just about hanging on.
No, you weather a crazy storm, right? And then you keep yourself within 10, hopefully.
Yeah. It's an open look.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the same play that he got the dunk, the two-handed dunk in game 3. Pacers covered it. He goes to step back outside of bounds. All right. Look at the pickup points. Oh, jeez.
You got to call a timeout now. Let's see a replay there. That was hard. Josh, it happens too often with him.
A lot.
It really does.
Man, he got hit in the kidney, it looked like.
All right.
Excuse me.
So we'll do another reset when we have a moment here. So Shamit is hobbling. And it looks like he's going to go out. What's the score right now? Score right now is 49-42. Updated shooting numbers. Pacers are making 2/3 of those shots. Knicks 58% of those shots. Knicks have hit half of their threes. Pacers have hit a third of their threes. Still one offensive rebound for the Knicks. That's just not going to cut it. And I guess, Knicks 5 turnovers, 7 points off of those turnovers. I guess it could be worse in terms of the points off of the turnovers.
Yeah,
but
I think you're probably, but 5 is a lot.
Yeah. 5 in less than 15 minutes. That's just not a rate that's going to be. I mean, they had 15 turnovers in game 3, and you felt like it was a miracle they survived it. Now, you survived the 15 turnovers in part because the Pacers didn't hit shots. Right. They're hitting shots tonight. So
yeah, 148 offensive rating.
No, it's crazy shot making right now. But again, you are staying tethered. Brunson's shot making has been a big thing, but OG quietly 3 for 5, made all 3 of his twos, and also perfect from the line here. Man, I'd be curious if they could. I mean, just freaking Bridges, man.
Yeah,
They need him to get going.
You need him to get going. Yeah, and then Hart's been just kind of a train wreck in his 10 minutes, to be honest. I know we had a couple assists early.
2 turnovers.
Transition,
2 turnovers.
Turnovers, the back cuts, I think 2 of them already for layups.
Yeah. I mean, made his 3. Had a nice assist. Had the offensive rebound. So he's doing some Josh Hart stuff, but he's also doing some bad Josh Hart stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think we see the double big lineup again in this half? I don't.
I would say no. And I'm
actually wondering, does he come, depending on how the rest of this half goes, does he come out of the third quarter with the double bigs?
Yeah, I just didn't. Did you see anything from them that would give you any confidence they can slow this offense down? Now you can just chalk it up to they had a great shooting first quarter and they'll be better, which is probably not the craziest idea. No jog, Tibbs saying. Sprint.
I mean, he's listen, he's backing it up because he's playing a deep bench. So you can't ask you guys to sprint if you're not going to play all your guys, and he played 10 tonight so far.
Here's that OG play again. All right. Okay. Take your time.
Yeah. Nice
work. That's a big time move by Cat.
So Cat is kind of resuscitating what was a pretty iffy early start to this game. Didn't need that. I mean, appreciate Shamit's feistiness, but didn't really need that.
Oh, easy, that hook. All right. Yeah, that Shamit foul. I mean, also, like, what is a foul? I mean, it's
yes, that's a great point.
It's so hard to know. Wright's been good against McConnell.
Yeah. I tell you, Wright's talk about shutting me up. I laughed off the notion after game 2 that he needed to play.
Oh, it's goaltending.
Foul. Is it?
Hit the backboard. It hit the backboard first.
Yeah, it hit the backboard. It was not pinned against the backboard.
It's a bad angle.
I mean, they didn't call it, so they're not. I mean, obviously they can't overturn it. So, look, it's annoying.
Okay. All right, get it to 3 here.
Okay. Now, granted, this is coming with Halliburton on the bench.
Right. I was just thinking that, but Brunson on the bench as well. But to your point, you're slowing down this offense in general. Maybe even with Halliburton coming back in, just that verve they had is a little more muted, less energy. You kind of threw your best punch to start the game.
I would love to sit here and say they are not going to make 2/3 of their shots for the rest of the night, but I'm pretty sure they hit 2/3 of their shots in Game 7 last year.
You're like Tibbs. That's the one game you'll never not expect or believe something insane like that'll happen again.
I mean, it was just I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I love these Wright minutes. Now he's gonna get burned by TJ here, but hey, knocked it away. Look at DeLon Wright. Oh, all right. It's okay. It's okay, Tibbs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty clear call.
I thought we don't call double dribbles in this series.
Yeah.
All right. Pacers offense slowing down. Don't have the same pace.
What's Cat
Easy,
doing?
Josh.
What's Cat doing? What's Cat doing?
Josh fouled him 4 times.
It's not shooting, though, at least. It's early, but they're racking up fouls here.
They are. Yeah, they're going to give him the shot.
They're going to give him that? Come on. Shooting foul. No, they're not playing like the pressure's on them. It's okay. Relax. My mindset really, my state of being has not changed since the end of game one. What again? Me mentally, once game one ended, I'm like, oh, that's the series. We're not going to win the series. So everything that happens from here on in is just gravy for me. Which is why I'm like, you said at the top you're feeling nervous. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little nervous. Obviously, I can't not have any nerves, but
No, I get it. I probably I envy your position right now mentally.
What a great pass. Great defense, though. One time?
Yes.
Whoa! Come on. Yes.
Okay.
That was Shamit.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, look who's. Well, no, he's not coming back in the game yet.
Yes.
It's a fucking tie game, man. It's a tie game. Give him credit. Give him all the credit in the world. That was not easy. That was not easy to look up and see every blessed thing that left the hand of someone wearing an orange or gold or whatever the hell color they call it jersey go in the basket. Because that's the way it felt, to see that and withstand it and have the mental fortitude, and they have bore down here. There's been some good defense played here. And it's this unit, I think, is the defense, particularly with this unit. And it's been right. A lot of it is right. I think, Hart.
Yeah. Go ahead, Hart.
I think there's been some good stuff from Hart defensively here. Some misgivings, the back cut, the foul, but he's also pretty active. He's moving around out there.
Yeah, and you mentioned like Shamit coming. You were like, oh, would you go back to Shamit? I mean, I think we both thought his defense, like he gives an effort and he just applies a little more ball pressure. But you're right. It's the Anunoby, Towns, Hart, Wright, Shamit group. They're 11-4 in their 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
And I tell you, Deej, I don't know what it is. If it's a mental thing, I have to think it's mental. When Karl-Anthony Towns is on the court and Jalen Brunson is not on the court, it's almost as if it activates him defensively. Now, that has not been true of every minute he has played in this series or these playoffs. Brunson was not on the floor during what was the disastrous Towns defensive stretch. There was one disastrous Towns defensive stretch in the series when Brunson was not on the floor. But
yep.
I cited the numbers in the newsletter today. I'll pull them up real quick. In the playoffs thus far, when Cat is on the floor without Brunson, excuse me, this is in this series. When Cat's been on the floor without Brunson, 98.5 defensive rating in 35 minutes. Obviously, that's small. And then with Brunson, no Cat, 115.9 defensive rating. But here's the thing. In neither scenario does the offense suffer in the least. Cat, no JB in this series, 124 offensive rating. JB, no Cat in this series, 129.6 offensive rating. So if you're not really gaining anything on offense by having the two of them out there together, it's
Yeah, I mean, we were all thinking it, and we thought it after a lot of us thought it after last night, after Game 3. They've let's see how many minutes of those two played together tonight.
Oh, and here it is. This is cleaning the glass. 228 non-garbage time possessions in the entire postseason. So 228 possessions.
Mhm.
That's not a small sample size. Cat, no Brunson. 97.8 defensive rating. Now, those lineups struggled on offense in the previous two series against Detroit
right,
and against Boston. But with all due respect to Indiana's defense, Indiana's defense is not Boston's defense. It is not Detroit's defense even.
Correct.
And I know, and I am aware that the numbers say that Indiana's defense is actually better than Detroit's defense.
We're
to me, that
watching
does not
it.
pass the smell
We have
test.
eyes. Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, same group. Another deflection from right. Same defensive group with Nemhart, Halliburton. So the starters with Toppin in the game.
This is good. This is good. This is good. They got what they want. Oh, good. I love OG's dig there.
Yes. Yep. Good call. Okay, so is this a cross match or is that
Josh?
I know it's been rough, those passes.
You can't turn them over against this team.
Oh, gee.
That's a great play.
And he had to deter someone, get around someone that was trying to screen him. Okay, so we have officially Neesmith guarding. Nope, they just switched out of it. I thought Carlisle made the move.
Didn't love that.
Okay, I mean, both teams are sort of in the mud right now.
I'm not loving Point Josh right now.
Agree with you. They're not really running any action to get a post-up spot. Now, there you go.
Okay. Great.
Never pretty, man, but he gets to where he needs to go to.
Listen, but that was great patience.
It was. And he's had a couple of those possessions where he has the physical size advantage. He's just patient. It's a flop, and then just goes through Toppin.
Yeah. Turner tried to draw the foul. It didn't work. And listen, I don't blame Turner for trying to flop. That would have been 3.
Yeah.
And they can't stop him right now, so.
Oh, Turner's got 2 as well?
Oh, I guess so. Okay. What a block by OG.
He had someone screening him. He had to wiggle around that person and get a block at the rim, man. That was so good.
So I understand why he has Harden. He has Harden, I guess, for rebounding. But I don't know. I'd consider putting Deuce in instead. Some of the decisions from Harden. Now, look, you could turn it around and have a great second half. But
yeah. Hey!
You got to be kidding me. Oh, Delon. Great steal, but
didn't love the shot attempt.
Of course.
Okay, so I think they've gone into the small on towns officially. Good job, Shamet.
Yeah, it was a great job.
Good call.
Yeah.
All right.
Knicks are in the bonus with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's big.
Can you take advantage of that? And
no JB?
Again, no JB. Was just about to say it. it seems like Tibbs is he knows the numbers.
Yeah. So do you think he goes Mitch with trying to think how he's going to play this? Does Cat finish the quarter? Because he's going to get Jalen here, I would assume, any minute.
I would go Mitch for Cat, but obviously he's not doing that. Okay.
No, who do we got? Okay, Bridges, Brunson in.
So JB and Bridges are in?
Are these the starters with Hart in for Bridges? Or Hart in for Mitch, yeah. So this is the original starters. They played well in limited minutes in game 3. Let's see if they can maintain.
All right.
So at 54 all.
Here we go. What's it going to be? I mean, it's a crazy shot, but I mean, it's a 20-point half. I mean, a capital S superstar half for Tyrese Halliburton. Wow.
Excellent job recovering that, man.
That's a big time first half from Cat. Great job, Mikhail. Great job. Well, what? Okay. He sensed it. Oh, JB.
Another missed layup.
How many of these?
At least 3. And the 2 others led to 3s.
Yeah. Is they going to give him that on the shot? Yeah, I mean, there's been points left on the board. The right shot attempt, that Brunson one. Bridges missed the layup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm not gonna kill him on that. Oh my God, Josh. It's just an abomination of a half for Hart. That's an abomination.
I mean, like you said, defensively hasn't been terrible, but offensively, these turnovers are just killer. Another one. What are we doing? We're just playing stupid right now.
It's ridiculous. All right. Well, we made up for it a little bit there, but still, it's not excusable. It's just not in a game like this, not in a series like this, not against a team like this. Switch it. Okay.
All right, JB, you got a guard here.
Yep. Hands up. Good job. Nice cat box out there.
Yes, just going to say that. Off. No, thank you.
Okay.
Yep, he was in the restricted.
That one, great. Subtly, really good half from OG Anunoby.
Yeah,
hasn't made any mistakes. Missed a couple of threes, but what can you do? He's been really perfect in every other area.
A nice little pass by Brunson.
Yeah. I mean, I can't kill Brunson for this layup because he's been pretty flawless otherwise, you know? But it was just annoying in the moment. Hart, we could kill. Because, I mean, just no.
Okay, so Cat's getting a rest here? Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice second quarter from Towns.
Oh, I think we're really, really big time second quarter. As important. Look, it doesn't look as pretty as JB, but that second quarter was as important as Brunson's first quarter.
Yep. Tony Bradley again matching minutes with Mitch, and it's one of those subtle things where, he's just not the center they want to play, but they have to play him against Mitch.
Josh, again.
I don't know that was on him though.
You think
he had the tag? That's like his responsibility at the role, and there just was no rotation to his spot. Hey, JB.
I'm wondering. I want to go back and see it and see who had the rotation, whose rotation it was. Well, Well, the fact that they're talking about it right now leads me to believe it was Brunson's.
Yeah, I think because usually when you're tagging the role, whoever is the one pass away is supposed to take yours.
So it's probably Brunson.
Yeah.
All right. Not going away.
All right. Yep. Those starters are plus. Well, no, Mitch is back in the game. Never mind. All right. Got the lead here.
No.
2-pointer.
Good rebound, JB. Can you make one? Jesus.
I didn't think it's a terrible shot. No, it's a terrible. It's a 45% look. You can get a better shot against this defense. Hated that shot. You're getting anything you want against this team. You don't need that.
So the Knicks have gotten. So everybody has played really well, with the exception of 2 guys.
If those guys that showed up, we'd have like 70 right now, minimum.
Oh yeah. If Hart stops engaging doesn't engage in the nonsense, and Bridges either doesn't take the poor shots or makes the shots he's supposed to make. Yeah, no, it's yeah, I mean, they might be up by double digits. Hart got beat on the back cut there. That was a basket. Just a poor half, very poor half from both of them. Everybody else has played very well.
4 turnovers and a half for Josh Hart. Unacceptable.
Well, it reminds me of game 1 against the Pacers last year. We had 4 in the first half. He just was completely out of sorts. He got it back and played well in that game in the second half, but it's crossed by JB.
Ooh.
Can Mitch be held now? We're allowing that?
Yep.
Cool. All right, don't let go of the rope here for the last minute.
Yes, please. Brunson. Oh, I didn't get Brunson. Of course you do, Reggie. Jesus Christ.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is.
But I like that. I like this 3. I like that 3.
Mitch is on the floor. They're going to get a 3 here.
They
let go with the lower up a little bit. What was it, 6-0 run here?
Yes.
They didn't close the second quarter well. Or the first.
No foul? All right. I mean, all things considered, certainly not the worst.
We all would have signed for a 5-point deficit after 1, right? Mm-hmm. So in that regard, they're in decent shape. Don't like how Mitch is playing right now. They're doing a great job of keeping him off the glass, and
can't get anything going.
He's not finding anything on the defensive end either. Just tough minutes for him.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll be back in a few. Well, what's up, Sean?
Pacers first half, Knicks game.
There you go. Well, you're halfway there.
Yep.
All right, Sean, I'm gonna walk the dog real quick.
Go ahead. I'll hold it down for a bit, and then I'll hang out. All right. Halftime, 69-64 Knicks, 69-64 Pacers. And as John said, and as DJ said, like I'd sign up being down 5 after 1. Let's look at some stats. Your leading scorer for the Knicks in the first half, Jalen Brunson, 16 points on 6 of 13 shooting. 2 of 6 from 3. Karl Towns, 14 points. 14 points, 4 rebounds. He is 1 of 1 from 3. OG with 13. Josh Hart, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers. For Indiana, where the hell is Indiana? Halliburton. Wait a minute, is this real? Halliburton is 29-10 at the half. That's insane. Aaron Nesmith, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Pascal, 13 points. Halliburton's 4-7 from 3. Josh Hart is. I want to know what Josh Hart has on Tom Thibodeau. I want to know what criminal enterprise that he is in that Josh Hart is an informant about. Like, because he was not good and he continues to play him. And Tibbs continues to play him. And these are whatever. Yeah, turning it over, not playing good defense. Like, listen, we all said the starting line change should have been Deuce for Hart, and it's looking whatever. I'm gonna go make my son some tea, and I'll come back and we'll do some trivia. Again, 69-64. We'll be right back.
Third quarter about to start. 69-64 Pacers lead. Couple things off the jump here right before we get ready here for the third quarter. Hey, John. Transition defense has to have, it's everything in this game. If the Knicks can keep that in check, I think they have a great chance to win the game. In fact, I would favor them in a game where you can try to keep this a little more in the half court. I thought the Knicks half court offense has been really good in general. And I think for Mikal Bridges specifically, he has to understand how well they're playing. If they can just get into their stuff in the half court and not rush into these semi-transition looks, they're not needed with how they're playing offense right now. But keep the Pacers out of transition, start in the third quarter.
It's pretty wild that we're sitting here talking about, like, the half-court offense has been great. The half-court defense has been pretty good. And yet, here we are. All right. Nice make by Siakam here, and all of a sudden, now it's a 9-0 run. Or 8-0 run, excuse me. Okay. And that's an atrocious turnover. Just a really terrible turnover.
What are we doing?
Awful. That was JB.
Yeah.
Atrocious. Atrocious. Absolutely inexcusable.
You're
now,
lying.
Okay. Hey, Mensa.
Hey,
what? And that was just Bridges, like, with a loose dribble?
That was Mitch not knowing the play. So Bridges is standing there waiting for Mitch to set the screen for Brunson. And it just throws the whole action off because he's having to stand there knowing the ball goes to Brunson, and then Halliburton can just time it. Like, Bridges can't turn the ball over, but Mitch has to know the play. No hand up. Okay. This is so critical, these next, 3 minutes.
Oh, it's the season. You know, it's the season.
Then there's no offense, but they're not running a play right now.
Didn't even hit rim there. It's like they come out and they do this, and you're like, does this team want to? Do they want to win? You know.
You know, somebody on Twitter brought up that what makes Oklahoma City so frustrating to score against is they'll put smaller guys on you, and those smaller guys are just allowed to mollywop you in the paint, and that's exactly what just happened to Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, but also Mikal Bridges. How about you make a gimme?
This has been as bad an offensive start as you can imagine.
Yeah. And the Pacers.
That's a dunk. Or a three.
Of course. That's a
what
13-0
a pathetic
run.
start to a
Can we do
quarter.
some coaching, maybe?
But what happens in the halftimes is my question. What happens in the halftimes? Because they come out here and they look like this. And it's as if they all drank
stupid juice.
Or they all had Thanksgiving dinner in halftime. It doesn't make any sense. It's inexplicable. They are completely and totally lifeless. Totally lifeless. It doesn't make any sense because they fought so hard to stay in that game. They fought so freaking hard. And then just nothing. Completely morose. Why? How? That's the better question. How does that happen? How does the same team that fought so hard in that first half, how does that happen? It's inexplicable.
Yeah, and the frustrating part is on two of those possessions, one, Mitch didn't know the play and they turn it over. And the second one, they actually don't run a play. They just literally no play call. Tibbs might have called the play, but they didn't run one. And that's the level of detail that they just miss for large stretches of these games and then just put themselves in these holes. So the possessions have been Brunson turnover, Bridges turnover, Towns terrible layup attempt, Bridges missed fadeaway.
Brunson, the Brunson shot was the only shot. That was a pretty good shot.
Yeah, it was not bad. Even that was like a contested floater. And,
it wasn't the best.
They were just, everything was so much crisper in the first half. And look, the Pacers are, I'm sure, coming out with more aggression. They're trying to take the Knicks out of whatever they were trying to do. But just to not, and it happens. OG will miss a play 3 times in a game. He'll just forget. It's just very frustrating.
Really, what happens in the half times? What happens in the half times? Because it's like that to me is a team that just came out in the third quarter where they didn't like rally at halftime and they didn't talk about, all right, we got to do this, this, and this. Let's clean these things up. We're doing these things great. That's a team that looked like they just like spent halftime arguing with each other about whose fault this was or whose fault that was. It's just amazing that they're capable of this stuff. And they're in this position, And
despite all the bullshit, they are.
There's so much. I look forward to when. Maybe I don't look forward to when everything comes out, because there's going to be some shit that's going to come out. I have no doubt in my mind. Just what a weird team, and they're so talented, too. But yeah. All right, well, let's see what they got. This feels like right now, this feels like the now or never moment for this team for this season. That's what it feels
Agreed.
like.
Feels like the 27th now or never moment for the Knicks in this postseason.
Yeah, and look, they've
all been now or never moments.
No, and they've come up big in a lot of them. Brunson has really gone downhill here since the start of the.
Oh,
He made a layup. Okay, that's great.
Just keeping Cat in space makes it hard for them.
Also, we should point out, we all agreed that was like an atrocious half from Josh Hart, right?
Yeah, and he played 20 minutes.
Played 20 minutes.
Somehow.
That's inexcusable. To reward that performance with that amount of time.
Yep.
Come on, boys, get a run right here. Here we go, Cat.
Okay.
Turner was face guarding Mitch.
But this is where the Pacers get you.
Good.
Great recovery.
Okay,
Great
Mitch.
recovery,
Right.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Come on.
We got a good defensive possession there. See if we can build on it.
I think that was a good possession by Mitch. I don't know if that was a good defensive possession. It looked like Cat and Brunson got caught in the blender there.
Yeah, but you didn't completely break down, which is
an improvement.
That's all you could do. Sometimes that's all you could do. Hey. Okay. Well, maybe that's a good sign.
They can use it.
You think that's number one on the scouting report?
And if you're Carlisle, you probably take it, in terms of like the priority to keep him off the glass. And they've done up until this point a pretty good job.
Yeah. This is his first offensive rebound of the game, right?
First one to my memory, yeah.
This is Miles Turner's third foul here.
Okay. Well,
good.
Maybe something. Although, Bradley's been pretty good. He's not Miles Turner, but
see, that was a great foul. That's one less shooter. In a game where you're down, one less shooter. What, 9 points right now? Get another shooter off the court. That's useful. I'm gonna take Sean off
Stiller and Chalamet or something together. Hey, Mitch. We didn't touch that, did we? Oh, I guess we did.
Knicks get a stop here, get a bucket. Pacers timeout.
That's a good job by JBI. He lost it.
Not a foul? He didn't lose him. He threw him on the ground.
Okay. Good pass out.
Cat, give me something.
Oh,
come on, Mitch. There we go,
hey, Mitch.
Stop, Mitch. Guys, get back. This is where the Pacers beat you.
He's in attack here. No foul.
Mitch, head up.
No foul.
No foul.
Tough cover, man.
We have nothing for him.
What are we doing here?
Knicks didn't run a play. They forgot to play again. Comedy.
Kind of. Wow. Again.
What is that shot?
Oh, my Lord.
Wasn't set.
He's losing the plot a little bit here. Yeah, Tibbs.
Terrific.
I think he agrees.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my Lord.
No. Get
You
out.
gotta be kidding me.
I think you need a big time, like 2-3 player sub right now.
Yeah. Yep.
They just have no energy. None.
And one?
Wow.
Hey, okay.
Give them the gather. Okay.
And guess what they can't
I thought Towns was losing the plot there for a minute. I mean, he was, but
don't have a challenge.
That. Shut up. Can't challenge it, though. Oh, shut up. Oh, man. Listening to Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, I feel like Stan annoys me more for some reason. It's
kind of annoying. And I
weird.
like Stan generally. Not when he calls Knicks games, though.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Not when he calls Knicks games.
All right. Down to 7.
You've somehow continued to survive.
Mitch has decided to show up, and he's been awesome for about 3 minutes here. Come on, Cat. Stay strong. Spoke too soon.
Well, you jinxed it, Deej.
That's for Mitch.
Did he fall asleep there for a sec? I don't know.
I think it was a bad Karam on the other side. Yeah. I mean, he didn't box him out, so he deserves to be criticized for it.
I mean, they're not making every shot here. They're letting they're just leaving the door a little bit open.
Oh, great. This will go
All
well.
right, Josh.
Well, listen,
redemption time.
we've seen him turn it around plenty.
Yeah, we've seen it. Listen, you give him a shot to turn it around.
Well, I mean, truthfully, where else he can't go anywhere else? He's got to. I mean, he shouldn't play 20 minutes in this half, but he's going to play 15 minimum.
See how he plays.
Yeah, one. Here we
Okay.
go.
The heart came in for Mitch.
Yes. So now we have the starters.
That was smart offense by Brunson.
This is a Pacers broadcast, man. It's driving me crazy.
Well,
I mean, I don't even pay attention.
I mean, Reggie's right in the sense that they're going over the top on these screens set 35 feet away, and his point is like they should be going under him.
Okay. Still think we're going to need a massive JB scoring
double drag
barrage here.
Cat, you got to get your hands up there, man. You got to get that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice offensive play there. Please let that be off. Oh, God.
You think?
They give him 30 seconds, Reggie. That's why.
Okay, well, they must see something. We haven't used the challenge yet tonight, right?
Nope.
They think Brunson was fouled. Oh, he was absolutely fouled. Right?
Was he?
That to me,
I mean,
like
I don't know, man. I don't know what incidental means anymore because it seemed like he got the ball first.
I don't think he got the ball first. Let's see it again. Well, is it possible that in addition to the foul, it's also off Indiana?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think they can look at both, right? Out of
Yeah,
bounds
they
and
can
the foul.
absolutely look at both.
So they're
Well, I don't think they're gonna. I just watched it again. I don't think they're gonna get out of bounds off of.
That might have been off.
That hits the head Turner's knee.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Turner's
off
left
Turner's
knee. Yeah, you can see him make that face. Watch, he goes F. Yeah,
How do you miss that? I hope it's clear and conclusive. Man.
But before that's a foul.
So you've played a little bit of good defense here. A little bit now in the last, I don't know, couple minutes. The offense is coming around a little bit. It's a 6-point game, right? Or 8-point game. What is it?
8 points right now.
Eight?
Yeah, it was the first quarter, and the Pacers had 148 offensive rating. It's down to 125. So they've slowly but surely allowed you to get back in this game. Let's see what they call it.
Can you see what it is in the half court? Oh, here we go.
Okay. Good call, John. And Mensa, you guys nailed it. That's a good challenge by Tibbs.
Yeah.
You were asking about the half court. What was the question?
Yeah, the half court defense. I can't imagine it's that much better. Well, their half court offensive rating.
Half court offense for the Pacers 117, Knicks 108.
It's their best half court offensive rating in the series, I think. I just can't get over how it came out here. But anyway, sorry.
22% of the Pacers' possessions have been in transition. That's a 94th percentile. It's the
Knicks,
game right
whatever.
now. It's where the separation is.
They need to resist the urge to play in transition. It's intoxicating basketball. Stop it. Make them play half-court ball for the rest of the game, as best as possible, because it's the Pacers who dictating the terms of this game. If we're being honest.
Is there a timeout now too? No. Okay. Oh man, can you just get this thing, keep it close until the end? Be nice to give yourself a chance. Just a chance. That's all. Just give yourself a chance. All right, Deuce is in. Deuce in for OG. Interesting.
Here we go, JB.
Ah. What the hell?
That's the Pacers blunder.
You had Hart there on the cut. Come on. All right. All right. 5-point game. All right. Good job, Deuce. Come on, Mikal. Stay with him. Switch
That's
it.
what they want.
Okay.
They want Halliburton on 32 because they know he's going to drop and they're going to get wide open mid-range jumpers. They're getting that all series. Whether it's T.J. McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, now Tyrese Halliburton. And one.
Oh, no. I mean, it's tough. Bridges really got held up there. And he actually did a nice job watching at the replay. He did a nice job getting back for at least some semblance of a contest. I mean, I don't.
There he is.
What's that?
Sean.
Oh, what's up, Sean? Oh, they're okay. Wait a minute. Didn't the bucket go down? Oh, they're in the bonus.
Bonus. Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right. Well.
Is that Halliburton coming off here? If Halliburton's off and Brunson is on, we have to at least tie the game up.
He's still on.
All right.
It's double drag, man. Every possession.
Yep.
Didn't work this time.
So tough to guard.
They're going to run another action.
Good switch.
Yes.
This is good defense.
Good D, Cat.
No foul!
All right, no foul.
Second time he's got Cat on like a broken play.
It was good to the very end, man.
That's not basketball. Neesmith is literally holding onto his shorts. Come on, man. This is frustrating.
Did he travel?
No, it's not a travel.
No.
Why are we? Yeah, I mean, can't complain about that, Halliburton.
No. Oof. All right, guys, come on, hanging around. Although by the definition of a travel they used on that cat travel at the end of game 3,
right?
maybe it is a travel.
Scott Forster did not understand the assignment on Sunday night.
No.
Down 5.
He's like,
Keep
oh,
fighting.
Indiana's up 2-0.
I honestly, I don't.
That's good job, JB.
This is what Halliburton
There we go.
wants.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
Good job.
That's
great
the shot we want.
Can you make him pay, Mikal?
Come on, Mikal. Okay. Travel. Oh, he stepped out.
Get him out the game. That is enough.
He's played the entire quarter, hasn't
But why
he?
does Bridges pass him the ball?
That's a good point.
Why is Bridges making a pass? You have Tyrese Halliburton on you. You're 7 feet from the basket or 8 feet from the basket. Why are you passing it to Hart in the corner?
Obi was in the paint. He was doubling.
What could be a 3-point game is now a 7-point game.
I mean, it was a terrible turnover by Josh, obviously. And that's a bad turnover.
JB's had a bunch of those turnovers this series where the second guy just comes in it's like what he used to do to Julius.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just no awareness.
No, it's a great job by Halliburton. To say he's been the best player in the game is understatement of the year.
This game is so winnable. This game is winnable.
If you swapped Brunson's game for Halliburton's game, I mean, I don't know if the margin's that big, but it feels bigger than it is, maybe.
It's not like in the beginning of the game. I said, I'm at a place where it's like they can't hurt me anymore.
Ha!
No, they can't. But do you know what actually brings you back? It's like the Knicks this team never just plays well and loses. It's we lose because we turn the ball over, because we do dumb. It's just like like, oh, you could have won this. Like if they just played well and lose, all right, you know what? You played well with her. But they just said,
no, they never just have a normal loss where it's like, all right, we played well and we got beat. They haven't had one of those this entire postseason. And this hasn't been one of them. This hasn't been one of them,
5 turnovers for Josh Hart, and apparently, but rebounding is more important.
No, there's no excuse for having Hart in this. To continue to have Hart in this game.
Let's put DeLon right in the game.
Great, thank you.
Ha!
Of course.
GG's.
All right, it's back. What is it now?
Yeah, it's
11 or
9.
9.
So hold on a second. So the OG starting lineup played the entire third quarter. Oh, there goes Deuce. This is not a.
So they've just played
bailout.
They've played Brunson and Cat this whole quarter, right?
What's that?
Yeah, Cat's played the entire quarter.
And Brunson.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no.
What?
That means they're both going to sit at the top of the fourth.
Oh no, I don't think he'll. I think he'll sit Cat. Well, you know what? You might be right.
No foul trouble save us this time.
Oh, they looking to see if it's a foul before the end of the clock?
No awareness.
Oh, that's at 0.1. That's a foul.
I didn't know you could look at this.
Well, they're freezing it when it's 0-0. Why don't you just freeze it at 0? There you go.
He's already a foul. 0.1.
Oh,
That's a
see what
foul.
happens.
That's a foul.
Foul,
He actually
just-
Obi fouls him before he gets his second arm over. But just the lack of awareness. Like, look up.
Boo! Shut up.
5 of 14 from the field in this quarter for your New York Knickerbockers.
What is it? 5 of 14
5 of 14.
with some turnovers.
4 turnovers this quarter to 1.
So far, 5 of 14 field goals, 4 turnovers, right?
Yep. 6 points for Indiana off those turnovers. In a quarter, they are winning by 4.
Oh, shut up.
All these dudes have to do is just lock in for 12 minutes, and it's a tie series. All they have to do is just lock in, and that includes the head coach.
Yeah, but
Challenge.
Yes, challenge. It's easier said than done, but it's like
challenge there.
as repeatedly as they have shot themselves in the foot, they are still in this game. But losing this game wouldn't be so bad if they just won game 1. We move.
Big rebound.
nice box out by Hart.
Watch your back.
Whoop.
There we go.
Yeah,
There
he's
we
food.
go.
He's food.
There we
cannot
go.
guard him.
Okay,
They
food.
cannot guard him. All right, let's get a stop here. Let's close the quarter properly.
No.
Give me that.
Yeah,
Thank
JB.
you.
All right.
Fight, JB.
I want Obi Toppin packed up at all times. I know he wanted that 3.
No stupid shots. No stupid
Watch
shot.
There we
Good
go.
time. Oh. One pass
Nope,
too many.
That was deuce. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need. Who was that in the corner, by the way? Oh, what a swing
off,
this
it's
would
off,
be.
it's off.
No, get it.
Foul on the floor.
Bridges.
Really, Mikal? You couldn't keep him off without
He's
fouling?
got he is good Lord.
Hart's poor game has been louder,
Yes.
but Mikal is
Been
pretty
awful.
close. Hey, held his arm.
What's the point of being 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan if you're never gonna go for a layup?
Oh.
But it's not even like he's a bad free throw.
And one?
Yep.
What a swing. What a momentum swing that was just there. After
And
you
you-
forced the miss.
And you
too.
look and do. What is that, JB? What was that?
What?
That's just like he's already beat, and he fouled. Like if you already beat, you're gonna foul him. Foul him.
Foul is slathered in weak
I think
sauce.
he was trying to maybe strip the ball. I just watched it again, but yeah, it's not. I mean, it's bad either way. And then right like that, you had a chance to get it down to 4 or 3,
4-3.
and now it's 9. Now it's back to 9.
This
Man,
is
these
not-
free throws are keeping them attached. It's the
It
only
is.
thing right now that and it's slowing the game down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Yeah,
Duh.
it's clearly a foul. But my point is, like, we could be looking at this game with 5 minutes ago and the game tied or the Knicks within X amount of points and being like, thank God they got to the line 100 times in the third to slow it down, keep Indiana out of transition.
Given how they played, they should probably not
They should be
be as
down
close
20.
as they are.
But the difference between New York
Mm.
and the Pacers is there's a giant talent disparity. It's just that talent disparity is made up by Rick Carlisle versus Tom Thibodeau.
Oh, that's unfair, Mensa.
Yeah,
I think
can't.
it's
That's
very fair.
ridiculously
Wait,
unfair. That's
Wait,
very
wait,
silly.
what did he say?
The talent
It's
disparity is
No,
made
it's
up
no,
by
it's
the
not.
coaching
You have to.
disparity.
The players have
100%.
agency, Mensa. Josh Hart has played a terrible game. Mikal
He
Bridges has
has.
played a terrible
He
game.
also was given 20 minutes in the first half of this terrible
Okay.
game.
I understand that, and that was and Tibbs is banking on a guy who's come up big many times to come up big. It didn't come up big. It didn't work out in his favor. To make it out to be like, this is they'd be up if.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Rick Carlisle is still guarding Towns with centers, which should be fireable to most fan bases. So I mean, no one's perfect.
Of course.
Why did you leave him, Jalen?
I mean, that was a long three.
But but he at some point when the shooter's hot, don't leave him open.
That was a 30.
No, he ran away. No,
footer.
JB ran away from him for some inexplicable reason.
There we go.
All right. Can we get one stop here and get a 2? Can we get this 2 for 1? Hedge and recover.
That's good. Okay, stick with it.
Come on, Mikal. He can't beat you off the dribble.
Stay
here. This can stay here.
Yeah. How is it staying?
Honestly, I'm not giving these guys the benefit of the doubt. I'm not giving the people who continuously commit silly fouls the benefit of the doubt.
I'm gonna rush it again right now.
I mean, it's a physical disadvantage. He's trying to fight, and the guy's just driving him in under the rim.
So I just rewatched it.
I'd rather no call. Well, actually, Brunson has they both are grabbing each other. I'd rather no call, but whatever.
It's tough to complain about the refs in this game because, again, the Knicks are getting a lot of calls. But, Matthew's been good. First time he showed up the whole series. Really, it's been a while since he's played well.
Mathern's talking to Papa Brunson.
Oh, yeah?
Glad he's mentally checked into the game.
Yeah.
All right. Where's the pass?
Need that.
It's gonna be big.
That's going to be a foul on Hart.
It's on Hart. Oh, Josh. Dumb.
And he will continue to play because he gets rebounds and he hustles.
Let's see this again.
I said what I said, man. Whatever.
Look, Hart's been terrible. It's been terrible all night. I'm curious how much he plays in the fourth quarter. If he plays in the fourth quarter and he's terrible in the fourth quarter, then the coach has to own it. But you blame the player first, especially if the player has come up big for you a lot in the past, and he's been really good in the postseason. This has been I would go so far as to say this has been Hart's worst game in the playoffs. I tell you, it was as good as anybody in the second half last game. So it's like I know he was bad in the first half tonight. You give him another shot. Now he hasn't done the same thing today. So
I've seen Tom Thibodeau bench players who weren't as bad for less.
Yeah, because they're not Josh Hart.
And to me, it's like
it's a winning player. It's a winning player who's having a bad game. It's unfortunate. It's come at a bad time. He either needs to be better or he needs to not play a whole lot in the fourth quarter. One of those two things should happen. But we'll see. I would imagine I'll be curious who he starts the fourth quarter with. I'll say that.
Well, I will say I thought it was 8 minutes, but I thought DeLon Wright was pretty great in those 8 minutes. I wouldn't hate him getting a look here to start.
I agree.
I think he can, especially because I think McConnell is probably going to start the fourth. Just keep him in check. Wright can guard him. Now, I don't know what you do about Brunson Towns because they both played the entire third.
Well, Brunson may not come out of the game.
Sorry, Towns. Yeah, Brunson played the full third. Towns came out with a minute.
They're at 25 and 29 minutes respectively. If they play the entire quarter, the two of them, that would get Karl to 37 and Brunson to 41, which is not inconceivable in as high stakes a basketball game as this one. So we'll see what Tom Thibodeau does here. But I would say just about anything is on the table.
All right. Down 11.
We are still in arm's reach.
So 5 Knick turnovers in that quarter. Now 14 for the game. You did get on the offensive glass. You got 5 offensive rebounds in that quarter, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
That was something. You're also down to 33% from 3. Did they hit a 3 in that quarter? They did not.
They did. Yeah.
They were 0 for 4 from 3 in that quarter. And they were 7 for 18 overall. So I guess 7. They shot 50% from 2, did not make a 3.
$12 minutes for the season. Yet again.
Yeah.
All right, who's out there?
Let's see.
We got Karl out there. Jalen is probably resting.
Yeah. Look who's starting the fourth quarter. Need that.
We start with a make.
There we go.
Give me one.
Is it right?
No,
Wright
is not. No, Wright is not in the game. Shamit. And Wright's he's the only guy that can guard him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, down 11. 11 is give it. Yep, there we go. Oh boy.
Can we get it?
Need that. Oh. Jesus.
Shoots an air ball.
That wasn't a great possession overall.
It's good D.
It's a heart with the foul.
You're damn right. That's Josh Hart.
Of course.
But he'll continue.
I mean,
to
it
play.
wasn't his missed rebound.
Well, that was
but,
that's not his. He just pursuing because Shamit didn't box out Mathurin.
Yeah.
So that's not Hart's fault. Hart's the only one pursuing.
And there you go.
And that's Josh Hart's fault, though. That's Hart's fault. That was Hart's man. All right, now it's that's up to 13.
There's no
This could slip
defense for
away
this guy
very
still being in
quickly.
this fucking game. Need that. There we
Thank
go.
you.
All right.
Damn it. Down 10.
Screwed it up again.
Yeah, that was Hart. That was Hart again.
Well, I mean, who knows if it was Hart or Anunoby, but they miscommunicated
Well,
this
they screwed it up.
switch. Yeah. Oh, Landry Shamet time. Okay.
Transition.
All right, 15.
Please call a timeout.
All right, place is exploding. You got no momentum.
And
Got Josh Hart shitting
Josh-
down his leg.
Josh
And
Hart.
Landry Shamet calling his
Guys.
own fucking number.
This is so Hart's been terrible, but this is so much bigger than
No,
It's
it's
a lot
not
better
all
than
his
him.
fault, but it's the easy
like
decision.
Brunson's been horrible on the defensive end again. He's not even been great offensively. I mean, Mikel's been a train wreck.
He's been a train wreck. Absolutely. It's not that this loss is his fault, but it's like that is just like the glaring easy decision and just not being made. And I understand he's a winning player, but he's Josh Hart. He's not Jalen Brunson. He's not Anthony Edwards. He's not, not Luka Doncic. He's Josh Hart. He can sit.
He can. He can.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been saying he's been playing too long and too much for months now. I just think in this game, I mean, he's been terrible, but there's been so much wrong with how they came out in both the start the game and the start of the third, and Hart wasn't on the floor for either of those stretches where they just weren't defensively good enough, and they just let the Pacers get out and run and got their momentum and the crowd going.
The beginning of the third quarter is where, as of right now, for me, the beginning of the third quarter is where this game was lost. And if you want to go the end of the second quarter, that's fine too. And Hart was out there for that.
Yep.
Because it started at the end of the second. You had a 1-point lead and you went into halftime down 5. But it was the beginning of the third where, I mean, you know, started third in a 7-0 run. You know, it was a 13-0 run overall going back to the second. So, and it was completely listless. Completely listless. And you were down 16-9 out of the gate, as you said, DJ. So. Yeah, it's about a lot of things. But we'll see. Listen, the game's not quite over yet. 15 with what, 10 to go?
He needs to go on a run. They gave this fucker the mic.
Who is this?
Pat McAfee.
Oh, it's a radio personality?
Yes.
Media mogul.
Yeah. Former Colts punter who started his own show on YouTube but got a parlay to he's on ESPN now.
I think I knew he was on ESPN. I think I knew he was a former football player. I've never listened to
He was a
his
punter
program.
But he's very entertaining and whatever. And he's also an announcer in WWE.
I mean, I don't find any of these people entertaining, so I don't partake, but I'll take your word for it. The last talking head I listened to was Mike Francesa and Chris Mad Dog Russo. And they broke up, what? 17 years ago?
2006.
So that was the end of my
No, 2008.
consumption of consumption of talking heads.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Yep, we're gonna need 100. We're gonna need 130 to win this game. 140, excuse me.
Well, okay. Hart with an offensive rebound.
OG, look up. Look
Oh
up.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus, Mary.
That might have
heavens.
saved our season.
It won't if they do
I
not
wouldn't go
lock
that
in
far
right
yet.
here.
But
If we win this game, I'm going back to this shot. Exactly. That's how you
Oh, you got to
step
get
up, step up, step up.
Oh, DeLon Wright in the game.
They're going for the switch. Travel. There we go, OG. Get us going, OG.
Wright is in for who?
McBride.
I will give him credit. That's a fucking winning play by Josh Hart.
Yes.
I mean, look, he
I will
needs
give
to
him
make
credit.
about a dozen more to make up for all the bad he's done, but got to start somewhere, right?
Got to start with one.
Here we go. Oh my. Can we? Yes.
Better. It's a better entry point.
Sure. Fuck.
Is that on?
And Cat gets the
Lying.
offensive foul.
But you know what's funny? I'll say this: Watson should have got him the ball earlier. He had possession. He should have gotten the ball earlier. I don't know if that's I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know why Shamet just didn't dump it in. I just rewatched it. He had the
Yeah, he had
opportunity
him.
to.
And just didn't dump it in. There we go.
Here we go.
Yes.
Come on.
See if you get a 3 out of this.
That would be nice. Get out. Get out. See.
One more to
Need
say.
that.
Swing.
Oh,
Big rebound, OG. He's fouled.
Jesus.
Come on, guys.
OG, pay attention.
That was a.
Great steal.
Oh, they're
Foul
in
on
off.
OG.
Loose ball foul.
Yep.
Had a chance there. That was a chance. Well, that wasn't the.
It is a 50-50 ball.
Ball don't lie. Another foul?
How's that a foul?
Hard
That was
foul
good
on him.
defense.
They're
Hey,
saying
get
pull
one
him
more
down?
foul. Josh, get one more foul, please. Although this is not a foul.
He fell down.
Oh, he fell because he fell on him.
No, they called him when they said he pulled him down. They actually called it before. Hogan leg drop.
Oof. Yeah, it is a Hogan leg drop.
I mean, Reggie and Stan just criticized the call. I agree.
This is why I also say that I think the Stan Van and Reggie hate is overrated. But
I think it's overrated too, generally.
I think people just like wow.
This is so stupid.
Okay,
Now
now they're in the
what?
bonus.
This is
They're gonna be in the bonus.
This is what they thought Scott Foster was going to do for us yesterday.
Why do
Holding
he?
hands.
Why would?
he did that
Well,
in
that
game
was-
3 against Tony Bradley. They didn't call it. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it's nonsense. It's a nonsense call.
Okay.
This is a joke. This is literally like 4 fouls on. They're in the bonus now. They literally got 4 fouls in a row.
Was that 4?
That's his 5th foul. You know what's funny?
I mean, why that's
Why
a
are you
foul?
leaving your feet?
What is
But Neesmith gets to freaking ride Brunson up court, and they don't call. That's 5 on Josh Hart. They literally got 4 fouls in a row.
It's a fucking joke.
No.
And guess
I
who's
don't
still in the
know.
game
I
with
don't-
5 fouls?
I don't know if they got one more run of them.
I don't think no, because now they have no room for error being in the bonus this early. This early.
I mean, I'm just more looking at the time and the score and who's playing well, who's hitting shots. So Towns can play the whole freaking half here?
Good. Brunson's back in.
Hart's still in.
Hart's still in.
Starters are in.
Brunson.
Who threw that pass? Was that Hart or Bridges?
Brunson.
No, it was Bridges.
Oh, it was Bridges? I thought it was Brunson.
Yeah.
That's short. Get back. If that goes in, no.
This is unnecessary.
That was very unnecessary. Oh, it was Bridges it was Bridges' turnover.
We put the ball in his hands.
There we go. And one.
Good cut. Good shot.
Yeah, we still in this game.
They're still in the game.
I don't know if they know that.
What do the Knicks have to get to, points wise? You think
120, 100 and I want to say 130, but they're not scoring.
That's too many.
122.
Well, no, I would say 122, 123. Maybe you got a chance.
Yeah.
You got a whole.
I mean, but
are
you going to really play the defense of the next 7 minutes, best defense of your lives here? I don't know.
They got to get to 100 and
gotta hit shots.
23, and that's holding Indiana to 10 points over the last 7 minutes.
You're going to go on a run is what you're going to do.
Yep. I need a 10-0 run.
Can't be having that. That's not okay. Not okay.
Step up.
Why would you do that?
That was a good screen by Turner. Just take your time. Just run offense.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness!
I'll take the foul.
How did he miss that?
What a rotation by Nembhard. My God.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
You know how you slow the pace? You score.
What a great cut by OG. You know, you can't blame anybody there. OG never had an opportunity to put the shot up. I just rewatched it.
Nope.
Never had an opportunity, and then Hart went right up. I mean, and that was good. That was a good hard foul by Siakam. I can't get on Hart for missing that.
No.
Oh. What story? What are we talking about here?
The Josh Hart going to the bench story.
So I would I never ever want. I mean, I make my little bet sometimes, and then I go and I don't think about it. And if I get it, great. And if I don't get it, who cares? I would like to point out that shout out to our friends at Fanatic Sportsbook. That I got with my boost plus 656. Sean, you know what I'm going for
I know
here.
where you're going.
Brunson 30 points, Towns 20 points, Hart 10 points. Hart has 9 with a free throw coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Towns has 22. Brunson has 29.
Looking good. Nah, you know it's gonna look.
I can cash out for $30 right now.
Never cash out.
Never
cash out. You ever watch?
I'm not gonna cash out.
You ever watch Deal or No Deal?
Is that the one where it's like door number 1, door number 2, door number 3?
No, the cases. You open the case.
No, I don't think I ever have.
All right.
But I won't cash out. As tempting as that $30 is, no.
Wait, it was 10 to win 65.
No,
Oh.
I think it was actually 10. It's 10 to win.
No, well, it's 65 plus your $10.
It says right.
back.
Oh yeah, 65.
Oh, they're offering you less than half. Like that means
Yeah.
no, fuck them.
Okay. Is 50 Cent a Pacer fan?
No,
I guess he is.
Yo,
I don't think he's a Pacer fan. I just think he
Yo.
got free tickets.
They're still probably still playing in the club in the clubs in Indianapolis. That's a new joint for them.
yo, 50 from Queens, man. I don't know what that's about.
They gave him free tickets. So here's the secret: if you ever see, whenever they show celebrities at a game, of course, at an NBA game, they didn't pay, but in exchange, you have to do da 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 da.
Nah, bro, that's not sitting right with me. Mm-mm.
Okay. Come on, guys. One last push, maybe to give us something to root for down the stretch. One last one.
Yeah, I'll come off the bench. I'm still gonna play 40 minutes.
I'm gonna close all these games too.
I'm gonna close all these games too. I don't give a shit. All right.
Well, look, he's been good
nailed.
here.
He's been
now.
better. All right, 11.
Come on, Cat.
That was on Towns.
That was on
way.
Towns.
And I wonder,
do
you think about Mitch here?
Yes. I just wonder why, like, if your season on the line, you decide to go back to the lineup that you is whatever. That's a foul.
Just finish it.
That's a foul.
I don't know how does he not finish those? He doesn't finish them nearly enough. I mean, it's great pass. I mean, it's great play. You know,
Indiana with 3 team fouls this quarter. Ah. Yeah. Put his ass.
I can't complain about OG. He's been great this game.
I'm not complaining about OG.
He's been awesome.
By the way,
He misses both.
he missed both. Now
Well,
that can't happen.
That's not okay.
Step up, Jake. See, that's what I'm.
They just need to switch those. If the cat and mouse game show, try to get back. You end up switching it anyway late.
Knicks ball.
I don't know what that was from OG.
He saw Obi and thought it was food.
Here.
Come on, you got.
Come on, they came back from you when you were down like this after game one.
They need threes. They need 3. There you go. It's 1.
There we go.
Right.
That's 1.
Right.
Like they need 100 threes at this point. It's the only way they're going to make up this gap. Because the Pacers are they're going to score points. Hold them to 2s, you get 3s.
See, this hedge and recover, like just switch it.
Get the rebound.
Okay, got the rebound. Come on,
JB. Show us what you're made of here. Good pass.
And
that's a flagrant.
That's a flagrant.
That's a flagrant. That's a flagrant.
What was that about?
He just yanks his arm.
So it's not a play on the ball.
It's not.
That's a flagrant foul. There's follow through.
Isn't it? It's not a play on the ball. And
It's no wind up, but it's.
They're not even going to look at it?
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, because a 260-pound human being like OG Anunoby.
Under 10.
What's that?
Under 10. 5 minutes to go. Listen. It's there.
Given how you've played in this game?
All right.
You're down
There are
5 minutes left.
All right. All right, Knicks. You have 10 possessions left. Maybe 12. Why? Why? Don't double Hallie. Come on. Okay. Knicks ball.
Yeah.
That's that mid-range that they love. Come on, New York. Come on, New York.
Come on. We're in clutch time now.
Get it across.
Not technically.
Oh, yeah, right.
Make a three.
It's not 5. Yeah.
Make a 3. You're in crunch time. Wouldn't mind seeing them make a 3 here.
Come on, Cap. Yeah, Cap.
All right. That's a big. All right. It's 6.
Here we go. Come on, Ford.
All right.
Come on.
We said needed a run. That's 10-2. 1 stop.
Brunson in every action.
Not Nemhard. Oh, no.
I don't like the hedge and recover, DJ. You called it.
I know.
Just switch it.
Switch it.
Just switch it.
That hurt.
But it start off the hedge and recover.
Can we get it back? We can get it back.
We got it back. Come on. Tibbs, stop
I think
the hedge
you need
and
to
recover
get Cat
bullshit.
or off the floor here, to be honest with you.
They do.
Oh, no.
They're putting JB in every action.
Yeah, because that's
I'd
going to
get
keep
Cat
him...
off the floor.
Nah, if Cat has turn on him, you do not take him off the court. But you use it. Gets it back. Still down.
Clock's still moving. They need stops.
Come on, fellas. Macau, lock in.
It's not
going straight at Jalen. This is what they want. Hands up, Cat.
Timeout. That's a
Smart
safe.
coach.
That's a.
Now you can get.
Now you can put. Yeah.
Well, you can't go. It's too much time to go offense, defense yet right now.
But just stop.
Halliburton couldn't believe his coach just called a timeout.
I can't believe he called that timeout either.
You got Halliburton on Towns. You let that go.
That Siakam 3 was started with the hedge and recover and got them in rotation.
The blender.
Like, oh my God, this team. How are they even this close? How are they even this close? Like, if Josh Hart didn't have his head up his rear end all game, this would be a tie game. That's what's crazy. If
Knicks would be leading.
If
Josh Hart didn't have his head up his ass.
we got replacement level production from those two guys, the Knicks would be winning.
Well,
I
and
will
Mitch add Mitch to that.
And Mitch has not been good either.
Josh Hart has been really good this fourth quarter. I have to say.
He has.
I think the problem is you can't get it. You can't get enough stops with the group they have on. In my opinion, like they're scoring. I understand it's a tough push pull here,
and or Mitch. One of the two has to be on the court.
We said 123.
But who are you sitting?
I don't know that I would put Deuce on the floor. I mean, I love Deuce. I don't know that I would put Deuce on the floor. I would probably do Mitch, but
who are you sitting, Cat?
Yeah, probably.
When Hart is playing like this, you kind of got to go with these 5 because there's no right answer here.
All right, just switch it. Just switch it. Thank you.
That's what we want. We want a Nemhard isolation.
Get out of drop, Cat.
But we need the rebound.
That's a jump ball. That's a
That's the you switch Cat out, and there's no defensive rebound.
Tough. Let's look.
That's you
that's
switch
it.
everything great, but now you got to deal with the defensive
mean,
rebound.
Yo,
I mean,
OG,
OG,
oh my God,
Siakam-
Siakam is grabbing his jersey.
Siakam's grabbing him.
Yeah.
Grabbing him. He's holding him. You know, that's a bad missed call.
you need
It's a
one
bad
miss
missed
here.
call.
That's off.
Give me
There we go.
one.
All right.
Can I get two?
What a bad missed call.
Can I get two?
That's a terrible missed call.
He's grabbing his jersey.
And no call.
Grabbing his jersey. OG should be at the line with a chance to cut this to 4.
All right, 7.
That was a bad missed call.
It was a
Let's
terrible
get a
missed
basket,
call.
fellas. JB, show me what you got.
Give it up.
We got Hallie
I'd
on
be
you. Get
clearing
back to
if
him.
I were Jalen here. To pass.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
He was already falling before contact, man.
Literally,
He was already
everything.
falling. No, that's a
9.
good call.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's good defensive play.
You got to stop.
You can't get any.
Stay on Neesmith.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good rotations. Right up until the end.
No.
Right up until that cap bailout. And now you got now he's on the floor.
Bump
I hope
knees?
he's just banging knees.
I think it was knee to knee. I think.
Because Neesmith is the most reckless basketball player.
That's a
Well, I
poor
mean, at
attempt.
this point, you might as well challenge it. Desperation.
But you know what gets them in the blender? They triple like
Yeah, I get. They just. I don't know why they're. I don't know why they're doing
like
it.
Hallie
You got
is
it.
too good of a passer for you to be like triple like. That's what he like. That's
Well, what's the score right now? 121-114.
yep. Like don't. This is like when they started doubling like Jimmy Butler on one ankle in 2023. Like, oh.
Wait, what are you complaining about? That they're doing what?
No. So on this play, 3 defenders converge on Hallie, and he's too good of a passer. He's going to take advantage of that and puts him in the blender.
Turner's literally pushing Towns into.
No, they're going to say that OG pushed.
But if you say that, then
they're going to say,
Oh, so Turner pushed Cat.
yes.
Okay.
Look at this.
He did push him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
But
he did push him, but Cat was already.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is why we don't complain about officials. That's all right. Honestly, Karl not being on the floor here may.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's the way to go. But
no, but
you've also now
back into the game.
You've now put yourself in a position where you may need to score every time down the court here if you're the Knicks. You're really going to come back in?
Now the Knicks have one timeout.
I don't know that this is
smart.
And you can't sub here, right?
Oh.
Well, you should have been. Well, because there's offensive foul.
Oh, you can't sub if you're the Knicks there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's it.
So if Cat doesn't come back in, he's out for the game. If he makes this.
That's a tough
Staying
shot.
here.
Staying here.
Good job, Josh.
Josh Hart, extra possession.
Cat can't move. Hey, it's Triple H.
Can you get him out now? No.
Come on. Ah.
2 looks.
You needed Mitch.
Oh, God. And OG's grabbing his. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's grabbing his ankle. Please be okay. Oof. Like, Siakam fell into his leg.
Okay, no good.
All right. 1 stop for the rest of your life.
I think they need.
And then goodbye, Josh.
Hey, listen.
Goodbye, Josh.
Not his night.
Microcosm of his entire game. Could have. Of course it been all season. He's been bull watching all season.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good enough.
And they they need points. They need points. They need points.
Yeah, I mean,
Deuce can't get your points.
I guess, but can't Deuce do what Shamet does?
Yeah, but it should be Deuce, but they also need stops.
Yo, all right.
I mean, there's a lot of things I'm going to complain about in this game. This is low on the list.
9.
Okay, it's a 9-point lead with a minute and change.
Well, they did it to you. Give it up.
I was about to say. They're just
Really
not letting Brunson.
Quarter for
They're
Brunson.
just not letting Brunson shoot at all. It's anyone but Brunson.
Yeah.
It would be nice if one of those. Okay.
Need this. Good God.
That's 3.
That might be it.
Might be.
Yeah,
Now they're going to target Shamet. They're smart.
It's just not good enough from Bridges tonight. It's not. I mean, again, Hart's poor performance was louder.
No.
And that's
okay. They got 9.
The way Aaron Nesmith plays basketball really upsets me.
Against Jalen Brunson.
He's literally just throwing his body all over the court.
Hell of a pass by Cat there, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this has been a good Cat game. Like, in fact, I might go so far as to say he's been the best Knick tonight. I mean, it's, him, Brunson.
Yeah. I don't know.
But none of them have played great.
All right.
Cat has not played great. Brunson has not played great. OG's played very well, but even him, I don't know, would you say this is a great OG game? No, I would say it's a great OG game.
Don't double. Now they have like 3 negative defenders on the floor. Step up. Okay. That's good D. They can't score here. They cannot score here.
Well, you better grab this rebound if you get the miss. Otherwise, game's over.
They can't score here. 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. Fitting.
Of course. Very fitting.
Fitting.
Very fitting.
Who gets lost on the screen? And of course, JB will go for a quick 2 when he's down 10.
Oh my God! I'm not even gonna hit my bet. Should have cashed out.
Oh,
0 points for Jay Brunson here.
Do you know why this loss is? You know why this annoys? You know what's most annoying about this loss?
What?
Wouldn't be so bad if they didn't blow game 1 because it'll be 2-2.
Listen, we'll be
It
talking
be
about
2-2.
We talk about game 1 for till the end of time here. But
you know we're 1-10 in this building in the playoffs all time.
yeah, it's not good. DJ, you on with me tonight?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it'd be a good time.
I just watched the replay. Freaking McCall gets. I don't know what he's.
Oh,
doing.
it's McCall?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, nothing good.
I'll say this: you win Game 5.
Whatever.
Can we get this to a Game 7?
That's the thing. McCall is OB's guy. Neesmith runs to the corner and he just follows Neesmith. Whatever. Yeah, go for a layup, JB. That makes sense.
Hey!
At least someone wins.
Well, I'm happy. They're not winning the game anyway. Man. Not a good loss.
They never have good losses, John. They never have good losses.
No, it's not a good loss.
It's like you look at the games like, oh, you could have won if you didn't.
17 turnovers.
That is not on tips. 17 turnovers is
you
not. You can't turn the ball over.
You can't give this Pacers team 8 more shot attempts. That's really what it comes down to. All right. I am gonna sign us off, or sign myself off. Sorry, everybody. Tonight sucked. There were a couple things, couple clap moments in the fourth quarter, but other than that, just a real letdown of a night. I wish I could say I was looking forward to talking about it with DJ here on the post game, but we will try to make sense of it. I will say that. DJ, any last thoughts from you, and then we'll leave it for Sean and Mensa to sign off on playback after the game's over.
Yeah, just the points off turnovers and the transition. I mean, those are the two areas. Knicks were minus 11 points off turnovers and minus 13 fast break points in a game they're going to lose by 8 or 10. So that's and Halliburton he was great. To say he was the best player on the floor is an understatement. He was a superstar tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, gentlemen.
We have one super chat.
Oh, what is it?
From Fruit Hustler 21 says this coach just wiped his ass with a chance at a finals in 25 years. If he is not fired, fuck this team. And John, there's going to be a lot more where that came from that you're going to have to read.
Look, it's
2 hours. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying prepare yourself.
I get it. It's going to be the response, but yeah.
All right, good luck in the post game, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Yeah. Love you too, DJ. All right, Mensa. Any final thoughts?
Win game 5. Win game 5. Do not let these fuckers go to the Eastern Conference final, go to the NBA Finals in Madison Square Garden. Do not win game 5. Anything can happen in the game 6. The only silver lining here is if we get 3 more games in this series, 2 of them will be at home. And the Knicks, you got to win a home game here. But this shit is awful.
I have tickets for game 5. I swear, if I have to watch this dude gallivant around Madison Square Garden with the Eastern Conference Championship trophy, upset will not begin to describe how I will feel. But again, the legacy of this series will most likely be up 9 with 51 seconds left at home and lost. All right, well, so Knicks lose 130 to 121. Teams leading playoff series 3-1 are 283 and 13. Let's see if New York can be the 14th team. I'm not gonna hold my breath. And with that, we're signing off. For Mensa, for John, for DJ, I am Sean for W. Thank you for watching. Knicks Nation, let's ride. And if you're out on your bike tonight, do wear white.